Hello everyone, we are Team 4 of the University of Nairobi Virtual Exchange Program and we are happy to present our project on connecting medical equipments. Our team members are Riddhi, Rupesh, Jainabh, Maritim and Sairin and we were mentored by the wonderful Miss Patience.
The problem that we based our project on is the medical device mismatch. While going through the videos in the classroom, we noticed a pressing issue that resonated with all of us, which was the issue of the medical equipment supply chain. It is called the medical device mismatch, which refers to the lack of parity in the places where medical devices are majorly sold and the places where they are most needed. For instance, compared to the US, Asia and Africa have the highest need for medical devices, while the US has the largest market, circa 45%. Currently, there is no effective counterforce to absorb the vast volume of medical devices entering the market, and many factors contribute to this inadequate situation. The landscape is often cluttered with medical devices that have been acquired unnecessarily or irrationally, that are not being used safely and effectively for the intended purposes or even at all, and that in too many cases have not been adequately assessed for specific health outcomes. Now let's explore the existing solutions. When researching this issue online, we came across some past initiatives, most notably a report published by the World Health Organization in 2010 titled Medical Devices Managing the Mismatch. The report examines the challenges of ensuring that people have access to appropriate medical devices, particularly in low and middle income countries. The report also identifies 4 key areas where there is a mismatch between the availability, accessibility, appropriateness, and affordability of medical devices. Moreover, there are a lot of companies that provide solutions to healthcare supply chain management, but they do so on a micro or small scale, such as for hospitals or a hospital chain.
Although WHO's report identifies and reports how we can tackle the problem, it does not provide an actionable place for implementing its ideas. Here we present our solution, a one-stop global centralized platform, a website to map the demand and supply of medical equipment and devices. In the coming slides, we will cover 2 major things about our solution, that are how does mapping demand and supply help, and what are the features this website has. So why do we want to map the demand and supply? This is because we believe that it will bring us one step closer to improving the areas that the WHO report stated, which are availability and accessibility, appropriateness and affordability. By mapping demand and supply, producers would be able to identify areas that most need their products and design their products according to the location's needs. Moreover, transporters and companies that work on delivery can identify new products that need linking and capitalize on the new opportunity. The information provided by the demand location and their purchasing power allows manufacturers to take into account the appropriateness and affordability of the devices.
To better understand how our website works, we shall look into a small demo. So here we have our website and we can immediately see the world map of demand and supply of medical equipment around the world. We can search for a particular equipment or a device, and in this case it's the MRI scanners, to judge where the highest need is and where the highest production is. This way, manufacturers get an idea of how to make their products in a way that can be used by the people who most need them. Here we also see the average cost of production and the purchasing power of the place that most needs this. We can bridge this gap with a feature that we have called the Donate Now feature, where people can donate money over here and we can use this money to help bridge this gap between the cost and the affordability. Moreover, this also allows for other companies like transporters and delivery services to capitalize on this gap and bridge the connection between these 2 places. Now, how do we plan to get all this data? We encourage all hospitals, that are the seekers, the manufacturers and the transporters, to sign up with us. So if you are a hospital, you can sign up and you can provide us information on all the equipments you have. You can tell us the number you have and number of equipments you have and the condition in which it is. If the condition is bad or if you need a particular piece of equipment or a device, you can edit and add that to the table, and the website would automatically guide you to help by providing the manual and providing a number for you to contact for help. Similarly, manufacturers can sign up and add all the devices that they make along with their manuals. We can also connect the data that these equipment providers provide, which is the manuals, and the hospital's data, which is how many equipments that they need. So the View Demanders button would be able to tell you which hospital is in need of a particular equipment. Finally, we have the Transporters section, whose page provides job postings of the place we need to connect. For example, we have a supplier in India who needs to connect to a hospital in Brazil but needs help with transport logistics. So this would appear as a job in a transporter's site, and the transporter can go ahead and fill in this job and capitalize on this opportunity. So all in all, what we're trying to do with this website is, number one, to increase the awareness of the demand for medical equipment and their use cases, which will help manufacturers to build devices that meet the needs of the people who need them the most. Number two, it provides a platform for manufacturers and hospitals to connect. Number three, it's a way to help countries with lower purchasing power by asking for donation. And finally, it is also an opportunity for transporters to connect with suppliers and hospitals.
Our next steps include integration of a feedback mechanism that allows customers to rate the equipment they are using. This will also help biomedical technicians who are doing repairs and annual maintenance to talk to the different suppliers and the different manufacturers to aid in the repairs. Number two, we are looking at data visualization and expansion of our geographical coverage. We want to make the world a global village in terms of the medical supply chain. We believe that our website can make a positive impact on the global medical supply equipment chain. This is a very important goal for our project. Thank you, and this has been Team 4.